Hey everybody, welcome to the fall calendar parent meeting for 2020. This crazy year of 2020 is almost over, and then we can go back to normal. We're going to pray that that's the case. But regardless, it's going to be a great fall semester. The fall time for student ministry is always my favorite time of the year. I don't really know why, but I feel like the events are a lot more fun in the fall. Maybe something about colder weather. I don't know. Um, but while you guys are getting situated, go ahead. You should have a link in your email to this fall calendar. You can thank Dory for the clip art of Yogi Bear and Charlie Brown and all of them. Um, but when you guys are at the church, you're welcome to get a hard copy of this. It'll be a trifold just like we've done in the past. The dates and events on one side, and then all my contact info on the other side. We'll have a lot of these trifolds in the main office. We'll have them upstairs in the youth room. So anytime you guys are at the church, feel free to come and pick one of those up. Another thing that we will have are the medical release forms for 2020 if you still don't have one of those yet. And then also we'll go ahead and have available the medical release forms, and I'm writing this down as I'm speaking right now, the medical release forms for 2021. So you guys, if you want to, can go ahead and fill those out and be covered for the entire year of 2021. But let's go ahead and get started with our fall calendar. And I wanted to start off by saying that, I know that hopefully we're in the tail end of coronavirus. I don't know, we're so sick and tired of hearing about that. So I hate to even bring it up. But we still are very unsure if there's going to be a second wave or anything like that. With that being said, we've planned as much as we can under the circumstances. COVID still is out there affecting people in many different ways, affecting people every day. So we want to be, of course, as careful as possible. I know it's not ideal for anybody, but this is what we have to do, and this is what we're going to do. So let's go ahead and look at the fall calendar. We start in October. And before I really start this, again, this is just like the summer calendar. I know that we're in crazy times. I understand. And so, if you see an event on here, or maybe you're still not comfortable sending your student to anything yet, you will not hurt my feelings at all. I understand everybody has different opinions about COVID. I get it. So don't feel like you're going to hurt my feelings if you don't feel comfortable sending your kid to Wednesday nights, to these outings or anything like that. I totally understand. Of course, I want everybody there, but again, I do understand. But let's start up here in October. I'm not going to point. Y'all have it right in front of you, so I don't know why I just did that. That's okay. October 10th, we're going to go to the Sand Mountain Corn Maze. That's in Sand Mountain, Alabama. And that's going to be $20 to get in, and we'll do the hayride, the corn maze, pumpkin patch. The kids will be able to bring back a pumpkin if they're just gung-ho about that. They will be able to do that. So basically what that day is going to look like, we'll meet at the church at 11 that morning. We'll take the vans. We will eat lunch on the way, so please send money for one fast food meal along the way. And then we will be home before dinner that evening. So we'll only have to send money for one meal that day. And since we really don't know what's going to happen yet with COVID, just for all these events, just in case, bring the masks. I know we're tired of them by now, but liability, we have to. I'm sorry, but bring the masks. It'll be great. October 18th, this is something I'm really excited about starting. This is going to be on Sunday evenings. And this is just going to be kind of a 4-week, a 4-week trial just to really see how many people we have buy into this. It's something I would love to do long term. We've done this at a former church and it worked out very, very well. So starting October 18th at 6 p.m., we're going to have a guys' Bible study and a girls' Bible study. And that's going to be up here at the church. We'll have guys upstairs in the youth room and girls downstairs in the gym, or vice versa. And basically what that's going to look like, it's going to be a 4-week study. And each week of going through some type of a Bible study or book, I have a few options in mind right now. But basically that's going to look like we're going to have different leaders teach each week. So for example, I'll teach one week for the guys. Haley will teach one week for the girls. Amber has already volunteered to teach 1 week for the girls. She's also volunteered Josh to teach 1 week for the guys. He might not know that yet. So we're going to have different leaders come in each week and take a week of Bible study, just so the kids can have different perspectives and different people pouring into them each week. So that'll be every Sunday night, starting on the 18th. And again, that might coincide with some of these trips and everything. So I will keep you guys updated on that as we go through the fall. The 24th is our annual youth bonfire that I can't remember. I don't think we got to have it last year because it was like a monsoon outside. So this is going to be October 24th from 7 to 9 p.m. at the home of Kevin and Tracy Cox. We're going to have a bonfire, s'mores, and grilled hot dogs. So if your kid just absolutely hates hot dogs, then feel free to eat before you come as well, or something like that. So that'll just be a fun time of fellowship for us to have all together. And that's October 24th. And again, if the weather gets crazy again, then we will move that probably to the church gym like we did last year. October 28th, this is going to be a church-wide trunk or treat. And so I know in the past we've done the big fall festival every year, and it's always been a very big success. Amber does a great job of putting that on from year to year. Again, this year, because of coronavirus, we're not really going to be able to do a big public event. And so this trunk or treat is just going to be for our kids, just like a kind of an in-house event. But to make it a little bit more fun, I've already talked with the Sunday school teachers about this. And so basically what's going to happen is each one of the students' Sunday school classes are going to pick a theme and kind of decorate their car or cars. If y'all want to do more than one, that's fine, based off of that certain theme. And then the kids are going to walk around and get candy and all that stuff, and it'll be a great time. We will have judges to see which student Sunday school class has the best decorated car. And from what I've heard, there's already some competition with the senior girls, or maybe the senior class as a whole. I don't know. So all y'all might want to kind of step up your games on that one. So this is going to be October 28th in the church parking lot right outside. Starting in November, this is something we try to do in the summer, and I was really looking forward to it because I did this at Montevallo, and again, it was a huge success. So this is going to be our youth family tailgate, and that's going to be at Veterans Park from 5 to 7 p.m. So basically what that's going to look like is I put on here, and I'll let you guys know closer to time, but I put on this calendar to bring your favorite tailgate food. I will let you guys know about the tailgate food closer to time because, again, coronavirus, I'm so tired of saying it. Y'all are so sick of hearing it. But it might be one of those situations where we just eat before or after. But I will definitely keep you guys updated on that closer to time. But regardless, we'll have a cornhole tournament. And if your family would like to participate and make a team, then there will be registration available for that online. I think the more teams that compete, the better. And quick shout out to Jennifer Martin. She was with me the last time we did a cornhole tournament, and something happened, and it took like the entire night. I don't remember really what. So Jennifer, I told you to remind me of a good idea that I had, and I already forgot that idea. So please remind me how to make this a little bit shorter, and it'll be great. So, but that's going to be from 5 to 7 p.m. Our students, they always get to spend time together, but our student families don't really get to interact enough, is what I feel like. So I feel like this will be the perfect way to get all of our students and their families to come together and fellowship. So that should be a great afternoon together. Then November 13th through the 15th is going to be our middle school retreat. We're going to do a high school retreat in January, but November 13th through the 15th, that's going to be in Camp Helen. That's in Harvest, Alabama, close to Athens. And that's going to be a total of $60. That's going to include travel, lodging, all the meals, and that's for 2 nights. So, and just while I'm talking about this is going to also be the same for the high school retreat. It hit me actually just the other night. One of my good friends helps run a camp, this Camp Helen, and it just hit me the other night. JW, we can use their camp. So I don't know why I never thought of that before, but so she's kind of giving us a friends and family discount, if you will. So that's going to really help with our cost for that. But basically, this middle school and high school retreat is going to look very similar to a fall retreat. Um, and again, really the whole purpose of this is to keep our numbers down because of Corona. Um, and then also, I think this is a really cool opportunity just for all of our middle schoolers to be together and all of our high schoolers to be together. I don't know if we've ever done a middle school and a high school retreat, but um, I've done them in the past and they've been very successful. So it's definitely something that I think is going to be a huge hit with our kids. So I will send out, we'll have of course, just like all of our trips, we'll have a detailed meeting on the packing list, on the what to bring, and all that stuff. So, but as of right now, just keep that on your calendar. That's going to be $60 total. November 22nd, we did this last year as well. We're going to have our Friendsgiving that we did, and that's going to be at the church at 6 p.m. Now, what I will change from last year, I will send you guys out a Google Doc with kind of things that we need, just to avoid having like 50 different macaroni and cheeses like we had last year. It was great, but it was like there was a lot of mac and cheese. So we're going to instead, I'll just send out a Google Doc, and you guys can sign up for whatever you want to bring based off of that list. So that'll kind of help even out all of our foods a little bit. And then that's all we have for November. Then we'll have Thanksgiving and all that good stuff. And then in December, I know that December weekends are a little bit crazy. So really the only big thing that we're doing in December is our annual Christmas party. We will have a catered meal for dinner just like we did last year. And then we'll do a $5 Dirty Santa gift again. That always seems to be pretty fun with the kids. So what we do need right now for this Christmas party is a host home. So if you're just really passionate about hosting a Christmas party at your home, then please let me know as soon as possible, because we do need a host home for that event. And then, as always, we'll have Wednesday nights. Every Wednesday night, our praise band will be back up this coming up Wednesday night. So the one thing I do want to ask for Wednesday night, I know we were a little bit low last night because of the weather and everything, but I do need some parent volunteers up there on Wednesday nights, just to help, serve drinks and everything, and kind of just help, keep an eye on everything that's going on with the kids. When I'm up there getting everything ready for Wednesday and all that, it's kind of hard to also be watching all the kids at once. And for the most part, they're great. But if I could have maybe just a couple volunteers up there each week, just to have another adult presence up there, then that would be great. And then also, we do need chaperones for each one of these events. So if you see that you're just super passionate about the Sand Mountain Corn Maze and you want to come chaperone, then text me, let me know. If you just love driving a van, then that's great. If that's your spiritual gift, then shoot me a text and we'll get you taken care of. So, and then again, I will send out all those Google forms and everything about the Friendsgiving, about the youth family tailgate if you want to participate in that. So now what I want to do is talk about some of the upcoming events for 2021. So I know that a lot of you guys have asked about Strength to Stand. A lot of you guys have kind of expressed concern that that's a big chunk of money that we might not get back if we don't go to Strength to Stand. As of right now, we are unsure if Strength to Stand is going to happen. I love Strength to Stand. I think it's a great conference, but because nobody knows what's going to happen with it, if we don't go, then that's $200 that everybody loses. So I don't really want to make the wisest decision. I don't really want to put all my eggs in the Strength to Stand basket and then have all of you guys out $200 each, because there would really be no way to get that money back. So for this winter, instead we are doing our high school retreat on MLK weekend, and again that's going to be the same as a middle school retreat, same price, same location, all that stuff. And so again, we're not sure if Strength to Stand is going to happen, and I know that's probably an unpopular decision for some of you. Maybe some of you really love that decision. I don't know, but this is going to be the wisest decision for our student ministry as a whole. So as far as I'm concerned, 2022 we will be back to normal for Strength to Stand, because I do think it's a great conference, and it's one that I think we see a lot of life change from that conference. So definitely something I want to do in the future. But for 2021, even if it does happen, which it's not looking like it will, then our church as a whole will not be going. So, um, but instead we will do the high school retreat that same MLK weekend, that Saturday through the Monday. And then D Now is going to be March 5th through the 7th. And just like last year, that's going to be $35. Um, D Now is always a pretty big hit because it's something that's very close by. And so, the students can invite people and all that good stuff. So, and of course, I'll send out more information on host homes and everything at the start of 2021. And then Fuge, Lord, y'all, Fuge better not get canceled again. I don't know if I can handle that again. But we are doing Fuge as of right now. Fingers crossed. It'll be over by then, surely. Fuge is going to be June 14th through 19th. And I know that they've gone to North Greenville in the past, and a lot of them really loved it. They said it was, one that they really enjoyed going to. So that's where we're going to shoot to go for 2021. We are registered for the 14th through the 19th. That's going to be $330. So what I want you guys to make a note of right now is that your deposits for Fuge are due no later, your $60 deposits are due no later than February 1st. And again, this month I'll go ahead and send out Google Forms if you know that you're going to Fuge that week, then you can go ahead and register for that and everything. But $60 deposits due February 1st, and then the remainder of the deposit is due 2 weeks before we arrive at camp. So we will do 2 fundraisers for camp. We'll do the soup fundraiser. That was a big success last year. The chili cook-off, what we did. And then our Nailed It fundraiser that got canceled because of Corona, we will be doing that in 2021. So hopefully with those, again, we'll be able to kind of knock off a good chunk of our money for summer camp next year. And as always, I know I've said this before, please do not ever don't ever let price be something that is going to stand in the way of your child not being able to go. If you have an issue and you need sponsors or anything like that, or a scholarship, then please text me, call me. We never want money to stand in the way of a student not getting to go to camp. So please let me know for that. But other than that, I think that's all we have for the fall. And again, I'll send out the weekly emails to you guys. We're working on getting the Facebook page kind of up and running. I think there's two student ministry Facebook pages right now, which is kind of confusing. But we're working on getting that, just the main one, kind of up and running. And then, of course, if you follow the student Instagram, then a lot of our information comes from that. And then finally, on the back of this paper, if you're not signed up for the Remind 101, please do that. That's how I'll send out just kind of short, quick reminders about, Wednesday nights or Sunday mornings or stuff like that. So if you guys have any questions at all, please feel free to give me a call, text me, email me, whatever. And other than that, that's all I have. So you guys have a great week, and I will see you guys on Sunday morning.